Being fully aware and engaged to where I am and what I do at the moment is one of the skills I am nurturing to develop. It is so easy to drift back to the past and soak myself with regrets of the mistakes that I made or daydream about the future and worry about what's going to happen as a result of the decisions I made. Yes, we could be present physically in a certain moment, but our minds are somewhere else. If you had been doing that, don't worry, we all do. Our minds are so powerful, but it is largely dependent on what we think. Before anything else, let's take a look at what the Bible have to say about being present. Matthew 6:34 says, "Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." Isaiah 43:18 to 19 says, "Remember not the former things, nor consider the things of old. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it spring forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert." We all live in a world full of distractions. We can just easily be swept away. I notice though that whenever I am in a situation that I do things I don't like, my mind can easily escape to somewhere and I will lose my focus on my present activity. Have you noticed that happening to you as well? Have you caught yourself being in a conversation with your significant others and your mind is somewhere else? Many of us could be caught in a situation that we do life like an autopilot, on an autopilot. We could be alive but not fully awake to life, like living life, being a zombie. Sad to say. Just feeling unmotivated, detached, and ambivalent towards things we used to enjoy because we could be either stuck in the past or in the future. But here are the reasons why we must be fully present. What is the power of being present? Being fully present to life make us more grateful to everything that we have been given or what we are presently enjoying. From time to time, I have to tell myself that I am in a certain place at this moment and this is what I'm doing. Like right now, I am recording this podcast, reading my scripts, and just being present, enjoying this very second of my life as these two shall pass. I am feeling happy and excited to share this content, and I am thinking of you right at this very moment. my dear friends and listeners, this moment, as I'm saying, is gonna pass too. So I'm gonna savor it like there is no tomorrow. I am so grateful for this gift called life that I can hear, see, and feel. And just for that, I could never be so much grateful enough. My son would even, sometimes he's just so weird. He's like, Mom, being alive is just so weird. He's 8 years old. I said, why? Because I can feel, I can hear, I can touch, I can do whatever. So it's just so weird. And I would just giggle every time he tells me those stuff because I know right at that very moment he is savoring his life and he is fully aware at that very moment, at that very second, that he is alive and present. Being fully present helps us to make better decisions when we are fully aware of what's going on and we don't rely on what we feel as we decide on things. Because we could be angry at times or happy and excited, but then when we are fully engaged and focused, we can see things clearly. One day I was working on a project. I was so busy, and my son would just pop up, or my daughter. But this time, can remember my son was talking to me and asking me to buy that toy. If I could buy him that toy that he saw on Amazon, and because I wanted him to stop. It's so annoying. It was so annoying. And just go away so I could finish what I'm doing. I just said yes, and turned out I was, it was out of budget. So I did not pay attention. Thus I made a wrong decision. So yeah, those are the things we have to consider while making a decision. We need to be fully awake and aware what we're doing and pay attention. So yeah, being fully present makes us live one day at a time, makes us fully aware that we only have today and we must make sure that we make the most out of it. When we don't waste our time, instead we are fully aware of our priorities. We just do the things that are meaningful and important to us. On my days off, like today, I have three non negotiables. One is to have or to spend quality time with my family. Second is for my self care, which could be going to the gym, running or walking my dog, work out at home. Like, I could do weights, yoga, dance, stuff like that. And third is to build my business. So these are the things that I must schedule and I must make it happen. Lastly, being present makes us happier and healthier human beings as it helps us to have better moods and have more energy. Just the thought of being here right now, sitting on this chair, breathing, talking, makes me so excited. It's like so ecstatic. This life is such a gift. This opportunity to be here and to serve you is something magical. I am delighted and fascinated to every breath that I take. Are you? If you want to live better and meaningful life, practice being present. Remind yourself to come back to reality every time you think you are drifting away. If you want to know how, like you might be curious, how, what do I need to do? So, here's one very simple thing that I do. Close your eyes, inhale deeply, and exhale. Take time to focus on your breathing. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes. You can do this as many times in a day if you want, or every time your mind is drifting away. Enjoy this practice and may have a great and marvelous life. Stay focused, stay present, enjoy every second of your life.